Dr. Doreen Grand-Pichet is the
Dr. Doreen is an expert in autism.
Doreen Grand-Pichet.
Dr. Grand-Pichet.
Dr. Doreen Grand-Pichet.
Dr. Doreen Grand-Pichet is a visionary in the field of autism. Now you can ask her questions on Ask Dr. Doreen. Okay, last question. Kara wants to know, my son has ASD but gets night terrors and that she can't get any advice. Wakes up screaming, won't talk at these times.
Wow. Okay, so first of all, night terrors, it's really important for you to actually make sure they are night terrors. So this is where you need to go talk to the pediatrician, get a referral to a neurologist or someone who's a sleep expert, because we have to identify exactly what's going on. Sometimes we think these are night terrors, but by definition, night terrors have to not have anything to do with external stimuli. So if there's some, like, you never know, like our kids are so hypersensitive to sound and stuff like that. Sometimes our kids are woken up by something they hear, we don't hear, and it terrifies them. But that wouldn't be classified as a night terror. So I think it's really important for you to figure out what is waking him up. Perhaps you put a monitor in his room, see if you listen to it the next day, make sure that you have a way of figuring out, is there like a sprinkler going on somewhere? Is there a very, very tiny sound? Like what happens right before he wakes up, first of all? If there's nothing at all that you see in the environment, then you need to go see a neurologist or a sleep expert to figure out if he's having subclinical seizures, if there's something else that is evoking that sudden waking. By the way, do you give him anything for sleep? Because sometimes when kids take melatonin, they wake up 4 to 6 hours afterwards very rapidly, and that could be causing him to wake up. Find out a little bit more first before we talk about what to do about it. Because if it's an environmental thing, we can fix that. We can give you a lot of ideas about how to change that. But, and the other thing is, by the way, that he could have learned behaviorally that if I wake up and I scream and cry, mom will come and stay with me the rest of the night.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that you need to look at before we can give any guidance. Let's first make sure that it's not something in his environment. It's not that you are reinforcing it inadvertently. And if it is a real, actual biological thing, then there are interventions for that.
Yeah. So much can be learned, though, by videotaping, putting a camera in the room, and also asking somebody else to give you eyes on something.
Yes.
Because sometimes we're so used to seeing something that we miss something.
Oh, 100%.
That it could be that there's a street light that is creating a shadow that's just 1 hour of the night.
Right.
That you wouldn't know.
Right. Or like the newspaper boy is dropping something off, or like it's something that's provoking that. Or it could be, honestly, Shannon, sometimes we don't realize the smallest thing we do. Like, you know, I remember I used to just go in and give one of the kids a bottle. And that was absolutely the wrong thing to do, because I was like reinforcing them waking up at a certain time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, interesting. All right, that's all the time that we have for today. We're out of time, but we want to thank you so much.
It was always a pleasure.
Hey, thanks for watching Autism Live. To subscribe, click here. And if you'd like to check out some more of our videos, click here.